Ladies and gents, welcome back to my channel. In the last video we dropped off during disembarkation of my Transavia A321neo flight from Faro. It's 2 AM at Amsterdam Schiphol and our KLM flight to Vienna is at 6:50, which means a little less than 5 hours. I'm going to sum up the situation for you. So first of all, we didn't have a hotel. It wasn't very convenient for us, let's say, to get a hotel for the short amount of sleep we would get for the price. AMS at night is like completely empty anyway, a literal ghost town if you will. Sitting on these seats for a couple of hours, we got some rest, at least. But before that, this happened. At AMS there are these self-service kiosk machines, where if you scan your passport, ID or airplane ticket, you can manage your booking on them. We were specifically looking to change our randomly allocated seats for this KLM flight. Now, at first, the system was a hell of a nightmare as it failed to function properly, offering us only upgrades to business class. After like 20 minutes of scanning our IDs and boarding passes all over again, I managed to get inside the seat selection menu, where I figured out I could pay €6 for window seat, so I switched to 26F from my previously random allocated 26E. Payment process was easy, but took a little while. My friend Kulich, though, he had some more troubles with his kiosk, so after I made my purchase, he switched to my kiosk. By the way, the prices of the seats varied a lot depending on the location. The further in front, the more expensive, obviously, costing from as low as €6 in the back to as high as €27 in row 5.
Good morning, I have slept for exactly 0 hours.
I mean, we had some rest, but by rest I mean scrolling Insta reels. Anyways, time flew fast and people were already starting to flood the airport for the first morning flights of the day between 4 and 5 AM. And as the sun rose, we slowly headed towards our gate as well.
In the KLM app you have option to see the direction to your gate. If you select like D60 for example, you can choose get directions. You have a map here, which is pretty useful if you're lost and not good with directions, I guess.
D60 will be our gate for the flight. Downstairs we go, and there it is. This 11-year-old Boeing 737-800NG, registered as Papa Hotel Bravo Charlie Echo, will take us down to Vienna.
Here's our plane, and there's a Fokker up there.
During boarding, me, my friend and some other passengers were offered free upgrades to exit rows, as they were unoccupied and they prefer to have some people sitting at exits. This means that for this flight we will have a bigger legroom. So, let's check it out, shall we?
Hello, hello.
Here we have it. Turns out that 15F was my final seat selection. For those €6, I'm not complaining at all. The seat features this window with an inverted window blind which retracts from the bottom. This is due to the safety reasons. Anyways, let's see what we got here. The legroom is heavenly. In the seat pocket in front there is a safety card, slightly demolished like on the A321neo on Transavia previously. There's a sickness bag and in-flight magazine as well. The water bottle is mine, it wasn't there, lol. Tray table was okay, although I would appreciate if it was a little bigger. Then you also have this cup holder and apparently there will be Wi-Fi on board, so we'll see about that. KLM offers a free Wi-Fi service for one device per person, only for messaging apps though, no sending photos nor videos. For €10 or 2000 miles you can get full internet access, email and social media, but no streaming content. But for €20 or 4000 miles, you get Stream Pass, meaning all of the above plus streaming content, plus sending and receiving files. But minus phone or voice or video calls. And that's it apparently. Quite a detailed selection of Wi-Fi. What you're looking at right here is KLM's destination map. They have a lot of routes and the map is a complete mess. The magazine is, by the way, full of articles, so if you like reading on board, or if you're just simply bored on board, on board, there is a lot to read. KLM's fleet is there as well in the magazine. Alright, after all that it was finally time to push back, during which the cabin crew performed the safety demo. After taxiing for a while, cause Amsterdam is freaking huge, we said goodbye to the Netherlands and departed with heading set to Vienna.
1 hour and 23 minutes. We would like to extend a special welcome to our Flying Blue members. In a moment I would like to explain a few things about safety on board and out of respect for everyone's privacy. You must get permission from passengers or crew before taking photographs or video's. We wish you a pleasant flight. Beste passagiers, hartelijk welkom aan boord.
Shortly before reaching cruising altitude, the flight attendants handed out complimentary snacks and drinks.
Alright, so I got this complimentary bread with cheese and some kind of a butter. It's a typical homemade Dutch sandwich. And I also opted for a coffee and an orange juice. The coffee is terrible. It's like the worst coffee that you can get, like honestly, in my opinion. At least the orange juice is good. Let's try this. 5 out of 10. It's kinda dry. It's literally a bread with a cheese in it. Nothing special. The coffee is bad. The orange juice is good. I'm not that impressed, honestly.
KLM's older 737 product. Let's take a closer look at the cabin. The overhead panel worked fine, pretty clean, nothing special to see here. What wasn't clean though was some part of the wall around the window. Then when I visited the toilet, the sink was clogged.
Alright, so KLM didn't really impress me much yet. The crew is okay. The food was complimentary. On an airline like KLM is to be expected. But the bread was a bit dry. It was like 5 out of 10. But it was like straight up mid. The orange juice was okay. The coffee was one of the worst coffees I ever had. Anyways, here's the back lavatory. You can see there's like a little gap here. I don't know. That's just it's not supposed to be like that, I think. But this is an older aircraft. I think it has like 12 years. So yeah, this is a coat hanger. There's the toilet. It is fairly clean, except a few minor things like the toilet paper there, a few scratches here and there. 3 seconds. Come on, come on. Alright. I mean, pretty much a typical 737 toilet. Similar to Ryanair's, for example, but with minor changes adjusted to KLM's. Maybe it's because of the lack of sleep. I had 0 hours of sleep tonight. Maybe that's why I'm not as impressed as I would be if I had 8 hours of sleep, let's say. But I mean, to be honest, like, it's not the best, but it's not terrible. I mean, you get complimentary food, drinks, and frankly, I got upgraded to an exit row, so who am I to complain? So yeah.
So that's KLM's 737-800 from Amsterdam to Vienna. An unexpected upgrade to the exit row was definitely the highlight, but the food? Pretty rough, with the coffee easily the worst I ever had, saved only by a decent orange juice. Overall, not a flight to rave about, not one to complain too hard about either. Just a perfectly mediocre journey with a sprinkle of legroom luck. Now, the crew was alright, not too enthusiastic, but after chatting with them for a while and mentioning that aviation is my hobby, they were very cheerful and friendly all of a sudden, which confirms the rumors I heard about KLM's crew. Maybe they were just a little tired, like I was. Oh, and I almost forgot to show you there are USB plugs below the seats. By the way, this flight was supposed to be a 737-700. Honestly, it's a shame they changed it to an 800. The flight wasn't even that full and I was super excited to fly on the shorter 700 version of the 737. Anyways, time flew fast and we would soon be landing in Vienna. Here is my rating for this KLM flight. Booking process via KLM's app was alright. Cost of the flights together with the A321neo of Transavia in one booking was around 160 euros. The aircraft change to the 737-800 kind of annoyed me, to be honest. The kiosks at Amsterdam were very handy, but didn't work like one would expect them to. They weren't very smooth and didn't respond well, but ultimately served their purpose. Boarding was pretty good and we even got the mentioned upgrade to the exit row, which was fantastic. Now, the flight itself, overall it was okay, with a few minor problems here and there, all of which we talked about. It wasn't terrible, but not great either. After landing in Vienna, we taxied to our gate fairly quickly and disembarkation was pretty fast. So thank you KLM for this still 4-star flight, but very barely, and thank you guys for watching this flight review. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. FJ out. Thank you, bye. Thank you, you too, bye.